All right. So again, I'm going to be utilizing both the Word document and the Excel sheet to do our exercise 7 and 8. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start on my journal first because that's always the first thing you want to start with. But let's go ahead and go through each scenario and see what it asks us. So here it says number 1, your inventory method is perpetual and moving average, okay? So we established 2 things, okay? We established that 1, we're going to be using perpetual inventory. So that means we're going to be constantly updating and whatnot. Second thing that we validated was our costing method is going to be moving average. So here, to make sure that we have a reminder, I'm going to go ahead and set that right here. And I have mugs as my items. Is it, let me see, is it specific for coffee mugs or just mugs? Just mugs. Okay, so here I've already filled out my sheet right here. All right, so let's go ahead. What happened on May 1st?
You purchased 500 mugs at $265 each. It was $100.
Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and do this first, so then when I solve for my answers, I can go ahead and journalize it second. Now I forgot to actually include this in here. So I'm going to put it in here. Assume all purchases of inventory is on account. All right. And I don't think I had terms, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. I wrote on account from Cuppies Co. terms 5%. Perfect. Okay, so never mind. I did include that.
We're journalizing also, right?
Yes. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and use my inventory worksheet so I can solve for my total number that I'm journalizing for. Okay. So what was the date on this one? May 5th.
May 1. May 1.
Okay. May 1. May 1st.
Yes.
I bought how many items? 600, 500?
Mugs.
At
100 mugs at $265 each.
265 and my $100. Okay. Now with Excel, what you can do is you can go ahead and easily enter the formula in here. So we're going to go take our 265 and we're going to multiply it by our 500 to get a total of 1325. Okay. And then here, I'm going to go ahead and enter.
1425.
So I'm going to add this, and I'm going to add this together. All right, and I get 1425. And then here, it's going to ask me.
225.
So if I go like this, and I divide that by my 500 items, I'm going to get 2.85. Now, is that a rounded number?
Yes.
That's one the calculator gave me. Oh.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. I think I typed in oopsies. What the heck? Hold on. Cost per item. Okay. Chippy, okay. Okay, that's correct. I think I have a repeated. Oh my gosh. Okay, I typed in the wrong one. I was typing in the cost of goods sold section. Okay. So that was my mistake. So let me go ahead and fix that real quick. Okay, so the quantity here is 500. and the unit cost is $2.65. So this formula here is going to be this multiplied this. And then my freight was 100. And my total cost is going to be this plus this. And my cost per item is going to be this divided by this. So I get $2.85 each. Now what I can do is I can go ahead and bring this across over. So I know I have 500 items. And I know that this is going to be equal to this formula right here. And then this should automatically give you the assumption that this multiply this should give you a total of 1425. Okay? So good. So now we know our number is going to be 1425. So let's go ahead and journalize that. So here we're going to journalize that on the, okay,
1st of May,
1st of May.
mugs
Yes, we purchased mugs.
and accounts payable.
And, okay, hold on. I think all of these are set for the middle. I need it set for left align. Okay, so there's mugs, and then here is accounts payable. Okay, accounts payable. And then I'm going to also indicate a little description for me saying I bought these from Cuppies Co. with a comma. And they gave me a 5%. 5, 15, comma 30. And I'm gonna go ahead and just write in here for 500 mugs. Okay? And then I'm gonna go ahead and enter in my post reference. So what's my post reference?
Mugs are 150.
Mugs is 150. Again, accounts payable.
Accounts payable is 201.
Good. And I think I wrote 501. 201. Okay? Debit we know is going to be for 1425, was it?
Yes, 1425.
And my credit should match it 100%. So these, I'm going to highlight them. Oopsies, not that far. Highlight them, and I'm going to make sure that they are under this. Okay? And that is it for my journal here. Any questions? Okay.
No?
All right. Okay, then. What happened next?
On 5 May, you returned 15 broken mugs for a full refund, and you sold 10 mugs.
Okay.
Each for cash.
All right, so let's focus on one first. So the first scenario happened was we returned 15 broken mugs for a full refund.
Yes.
Okay. So do you want to journalize first, or do you want to go work into the worksheet first?
We already messed with the journal. We might as well do the journal first.
Okay, so here we're gonna recognize the 5th of May.
Yes.
Okay. What did we do?
Purchase, returns, and allowances.
What inventory method are we using?
Perpetual.
Perpetual. So do we ever use purchase, returns, and allowances?
No,
No.
because it's coming straight out of the inventory.
Okay. And the key word here is we're getting a full refund. So what are we receiving from this vendor?
A return, refund,
Okay.
an allowance.
Account, okay.
An allowance. Good. But how did we pay this vendor?
On account.
It's accounts payable.
Correct. Okay.
So we have to,
Accounts payable.
yeah,
Okay. The most important thing is how did you pay the vendor? If the vendor's going to give you a credit, then yes, then you can go ahead and do an allowance. But in this case, they're going to reduce our bill by refunding us this 15 cups. Now, what is going to happen if we're going to receive our money back? What has to happen?
You
Well, the mugs have to be returned.
Yes. So, what is our credit account here?
mugs.
Yes, it's going to be for mugs because we no longer have these 15 mugs. So, we need to make sure that we know that. And I'm going to go ahead and indicate right here returned 15 mugs, full refund on
so that's for $39.75.
on hold on purchases on purchases May 1st.
On
One.
purchases.
All right, and then I'm going to add my parentheses here. Now, okay, Andrea, you went ahead and you solved for it.
Yes, so I took the 15 times the 265 each, and we got $39.75,
Okay, so
which is the full refund.
okay,
for those
so
15 months.
okay, so we know from here that I'm gonna go ahead and fill the account. So it's 201, and we got 150. Okay, so you did $2.65, and you multiplied it by
15.
15. Okay, and yes, you should get 39.78. Is that what you got, or 75?
I got 75, yeah.
Okay, and then this should equal this number right here. So 39.75. Okay. Now what you can do too is you can go to the worksheet and solve it there too. Okay. So in this time, did we sell the items?
No, we returned them.
No, we returned them. So here, you're going to go ahead and indicate it here that you don't have 15 items. Okay?
Yes.
And if each item cost you $2 and oopsies, 2.65. So my total cost to return
75.
is going to be here. Total cost is going to be equal this times oopsies this to get negative 39.75. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring it here. And I'm going to subtract the 15. So, what is this? 500?
500
500 subtract 15.
is 485.
And then I'm going to take my 1425. oopsies. Yeah, I'm going to take my 1425. And I'm going to subtract or add my negative 39.75, and now I should get 1385.25. And what's going to happen is this is going to be recalculated because now you have a different amount. And now this time it's $2.856128. Okay? You see, making that one small difference is because now we still have it for $2.65 each, right? However, the reason why it's different is because we need to spread our freight of $100 across 485 items now instead of 500. So this is why this number has changed. Now you can leave this calculation in there. So for when you want to write this down, it's going to be 2.85618. Whatever number you want to put in there, I'm going to leave it like that. So I have a for sure number like this, like that. Okay. Okay. And same thing here. You can calculate it here, so then you have the number here. But I'm going to leave it here for this example. Okay. Okay, so there. I journalized my return. I've entered it into my worksheet. All right, so let's go back to the journal. And now what happened?
So,
You sold 10 mugs at $10 each for cash. And is there no sales tax? I don't remember if I indicated it. Or let me see. I can't. Let me see. Wow, I didn't even write if there's sales tax or not.
So no sales tax?
Assume there is no sales tax. Just for this, the problem. I think that's what I was supposed to put at the top too. Instead of assume all purchases are on account, I'm gonna put all sales tax is there is no sales tax. Do you want to calculate sales tax? That's fine if you want to try it. It's just to complicate the problem a little more. Assume all sales are. Do I have a sales tax payable account?
No, on the other side, it's not on the other side, okay.
yeah, you do.
I do have a sales tax payable, so I think I was supposed to write assume the sales tax is assume sales tax is, yeah, that's fine. We could do that.
Yeah, that's,
Let's keep it simple. Okay? So assume that sales tax is 8.25%. Okay? So let's go ahead and calculate this sales tax right here. Okay, so we sold 10 mugs at $10 each for cash. All right. So let me see. My journal should be 5th of May. Okay. So what is this transaction?
Mugs and sales tax.
Not mugs. You wouldn't want to credit, you don't want to debit mugs. We're not receiving mugs. What are we receiving?
Cash.
Yes, we are receiving cash. So cash goes here and sales goes here, and then
sales tax payable.
sales tax payable goes here. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and write in here a little description that I sold 10 cups. All right, so let's go ahead and solve for this. So what is the account for cash?
102.
Cash is 405.
Cash?
Now 102.
I think
Oh,
four.
that would-
Yeah,
it's
four.
coming
405 would be
right.
sales,
Yeah, right.
and then my sales tax payable is. I feel like it's
Sales tax
250.
payable is 230.
Yeah.
And
Perfect.
sales is 401.
Sales is 401. Thank you, David. Okay, so now, if I sold my cups for $10 each, right? So what is my sales here?
$100.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
that's correct. 10 times 10 is $100. And then here, what is my sales tax going to be?
Times 0.25. $8.25.
Yes, $8.25. So this should be equal to this plus this. Okay, so you should get $108.25 each. Okay, good. All right. What do we do next?
On 6th May?
No,
No.
No, we have to adjust the inventory.
we need to adjust the
We have
inventory.
10 less mugs now.
Exactly. So we need to adjust inventory. And then, so therefore, what account do we need to have?
Inventory.
Okay, that's one of the accounts.
Mugs. Mugs.
Mugs, okay. What's our debit?
Accounts payable?
Oh,
No,
no, cash.
not cash. We sold our items.
Yeah.
We already received the cash right here.
Receivable?
Not accounts receivable. We're trying to update our inventory,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, accounts payable.
No. Accounts payable is not correct.
It's not cost. No, it's not cost of goods sold.
But what did you say?
It's a cost of goods sold?
That is correct.
Oh, okay.
Cost of goods sold.
Yes. Okay. Cost of goods sold is an expense account that we use to determine how much we actually sold. Okay, so I need to fix all of these to make them left align as well.
And that's still May 5th, right?
Still May 5th, yes. Because we made a sale, we need to remember to update our inventory right away.
And way I did it, is it right putting the date on each transaction?
I honestly would prefer it just so that you can keep track of it, because you could, if you leave the date off of it, you were like, well, what happened on this? Why did this happen on this day? Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay. So, because we don't really know what the actual number is here, let's go ahead and go to our worksheet here. So now we're going to be filling into the cost of goods sold section. So if I go here, right, and this is the 5th of May, what section am I filling out?
The cost of goods sold.
Cost of goods sold, that's correct. So I know that I sold 10 items, right? And this number here is going to be my cost. Yes, it's going to be this number right here.
For $28.50?
$28.56, yes.
Oh, 50. I just had 50. Okay. 56?
Yes. And then we're going to multiply these two numbers together. and we should get this number, but I'm going to round it to 2 decimal places, so I know that it should be $28.56 is going to be my number. Oopsies, wrong way. Okay? 28.56. Okay? All right. So just looking at this number, we can go ahead and indicate if you like to update it that way, you can. I'm going to go ahead and eliminate it so as I go down the line, it will help me keep track. So this is going to be 485 minus 10, which is going to give me, oopsies, my bad. 485 minus 10, which is 475. And this number is going to be, this number, subtract my 28, is it 2861? 2856, okay. 2856, so let me go ahead and fix that. So 2856. Okay, so that's my new number. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to divide them. So then now my new number is going to be now, it's the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to black it out because I no longer have this anymore. And the reason why I want to do this is because as I go down into the table, at least instead of scrolling up all the time, it's going to be here, right here. So as I go across, it's going to be right there. So I'm going to update my inventory like this. Just so then also, if you ever uncover them, you can also know your backtracking behind it too. So you can see that, oh, my original number is this. If I unblack it, or if I clear it out, it's going to say that, oh, I started with 485. Okay? So there's that. Okay? So now we know that we returned $28.56, right? I'm sorry. We sold $28.56. So I'm going to go back to my journal and I'm going to indicate it that I sold $28.56.
Okay, the cost of goods sold.
And then can someone please tell me what the account name, the account number is for cost of goods sold?
501.
501. And then mugs is 150.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So now that we completed this transaction to its final, and we also recorded the cost of goods sold. Now what is next?
6th of May, you sold 20 mugs
Okay.
at $10 each to customer on account with terms 10 at 30.
Perfect. Okay. So, different scenario now. On the 6th of May. Okay. What did we do? We sold 20 more cups. Okay. 20 more mugs at $10 each. But we charged it on account to customer A. So, what are we receiving? What is the transaction at hand?
Accounts receivable.
Accounts receivable, that is
Cost of
correct.
goods sold.
Not yet. Okay, accounts receivable is correct.
Sales and sales tax. payable.
Yes, we need to recognize the sales first. And sales tax payable. And then we're going to recognize that customer A, comma, 20 mugs, comma, 10%, comma, 10, comma, 30, net 30. All right. So now that we've finished that, okay, so what is my accounts receivable account number?
103.
103. Sales is 401. And sales tax payable is
230.
230. Oopsies. Totally different number. 230. All right. And then how do we calculate the sales?
Oh, 200 times 8.25.
Two. Okay.
20 times 10.
She already jumped ahead. I know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I heard her. Okay. So 200
times 8.25 equals, oh, that's not what it equals.
1650.
8.25%. 1650, yes.
1650 is correct. So therefore, you should be receiving a total of $216.50. All right. Okay. What else do we need to recognize?
Inventory is messed with. So we got cost of goods
Mm-hmm. So now let me go May
Cost of
6th.
goods sold.
and mugs.
Yes, cost. Oopsies. I put COGS for short, but I'm gonna hold on. Cost of goods sold, and you're going to take it out of inventory, mugs, and then I'm going to indicate in parentheses sold 20 mugs to customer A. Okay,
Okay.
parentheses. All right, so what happened here? So I reached the bottom of my first page already. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so what happened here? Okay, so cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold was 501.
And 150.
501 and 150. All right. So now I'm going to go into my inventory worksheet to find out what that number is. Okay. So 5, 6. Okay. We sold how many cups?
20.
We sold 20. Okay. At what rate are we going to calculate? What does each cup cost us?
2.65. Right?
Nope.
No.
How much does it cost us to sell?
856.
Yes, that long number. And I'm going to go ahead and calculate it here. This times this. All right, and I'm going to reduce this number to this, and I get $57.12. $57.12. Okay, and what I'm going to do is at the bottom of here, I'm going to go ahead and take 475, subtract 20, and then I'm going to go click up here and subtract $57.12. And that should give you this number here. And let's go ahead and update the inventory. So now each item I sell is the same price, except now it's up. It went up a thousandth of a penny.
Yes.
Okay. So I have 455 items left, and it's costing me $12.99.57. Okay. Did everyone get that answer too?
I'm just watching you. I got confused for a minute.
Okay. All right. So now that we know that we sold $57.12, we're going to go ahead and put it here. $57.12. $57.12. All right. Okay. How do you guys feel about the material now? Is it okay? Is it confusing? Andrea, you already said it was confusing.
Just a little bit because I'm not seeing everything at once. If I was doing it here and had the paper and doing it on the paper, then I think I wouldn't be as confused.
Yeah.
It's they're going back and forth.
Yes. Yes. But this is what happens in real life when we're dealing if you're a person that's dealing with inventory, you're going to have to be constantly going back. You're going to record the sale.
Right.
You're going to record all the things that were sold. Okay? All right. So now,
doing a worksheet and then going back to first doing the journalizing, or partially doing the journalizing, and then going to the worksheet and getting your totals confirmed from there. So
yes, just reason being is because, I mean, you are able to just calculate this number here by, entering it in like $2.06. Well, actually, no. You wouldn't be able to because you don't know what the cost per item is.
right, that's right. So it is important to do the journal and get your numbers from there because you're not getting rounded numbers, you're actually getting the actual. Okay, all right, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the next one. And let me see. We've only gone through a few transactions. Let me go ahead and look. Okay, I think, yeah, we're good on time. So yes, the next one is going to be the 8th of May. So now that I'm on the second page of my journal, so make sure you guys have that too. 8th of May. What happened on the 8th of May?
Purchased 250 mugs at $275.
Mm-hmm.
And freight costs $50.
Good. Okay. So, first off, what did we buy? We bought mugs.
Yeah, mugs.
Okay. And we know that it was on accounts. It's on accounts payable. So here I can calculate it here, or I can go to the worksheet and calculate it there. And in this case, I'm going to go to the worksheet and calculate it there, just because so then I don't have to do the calculation twice in my calculator. So I'm going to go here, and we know that on the 8th of May, we purchased
50.
we purchased 250 items at, how much did it cost for each one? $2.75. And we know that the freight is for $50. All right, so let's go ahead and calculate this amount.
$687.50. Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay, good.
And then with the $50 freight, it's $737.50.
And with the adding the costs together, so this plus this is going to get me $737.50. Now, we are moving average. Do we need to calculate our cost per item right now?
No,
No. What do we need to do?
we have to add, just the inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we gotta add the 250 to it.
Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and not do it here. I'm going to go ahead and come here. And I'm going to add this from 455. And I'm going to add 250. And it's going to give me 705. Did everyone get that? Okay. And here I'm also going to add together what is 299 plus my 737, and what do I get?
That.
2037 and 7 cents. Yes, that. That's correct.
Yeah, I mean, Excel's not gonna be wrong, you know, it's a formula already,
Yeah.
so.
Okay. So now I get that it is an even $2.89. Is that true?
Yes.
Yes.
75 cents.
It's an even number?
75 cents.
Wait.
How'd you get 75?
Okay. Okay. Okay, there you go. So I just need to format my computer to make sure that these are the long digit numbers. So I got $2.8894,610 and so on and so forth. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So we no longer have this $4.55 anymore. So I can go ahead and cross that out. But I do have now 705, okay? All right. So now we know how much we ended up. We added, so we need to put this in our journal that we've purchased a total of $737.50. So here, mugs for $150, and my accounts payable is $201, and I got it for $737.50. All right. Oopsies. Whoa, where am I going with this? All right. Okay, so $737.50 is my correct answer. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and indicate that I made a purchase on Cuppies Co. for another 250 items. 250 mugs, and my terms is 10%.
15, net 30.
Yes. Comma 10,
Should
Comma.
be 5
Oh, no,
cents.
5%.
Yeah, 5%. Yeah, five.
Oh, we give our customers 10%. Okay, wow.
Yeah,
So
we give them 5%.
5%, 15, net 30.
30.
And I'm gonna end my parentheses. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we updated our inventory worksheet and we updated our journal. Okay. So what happened next?
And don't we got to adjust our inventory?
We already did that.
Okay.
Okay. So what happened next?
We returned 50 mugs
Yeah.
because they're the wrong color.
Okay.
Flat Cuppies offers 15% discount.
And you accept it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I put you accept. Where's my it?
Yeah.
All right, it's lost.
I could write that in.
No
I could write that part in. So.
worries. Okay. So what are you attempting to do?
Return for discount.
Okay.
Discounts and allowances.
We don't have a discounts and allowances.
No, we tried to return, but we got 15% discount instead.
Yes. Okay.
That would be purchase discount.
Not a purchase discount. Remember, we're not dealing with purchase expense anymore.
Okay. We didn't sell it.
We didn't sell it.
So it wouldn't be a sales discount.
Mm-mm. First off, let's recognize this. If we are trying to say, hey, vendor, I have received, not sales returns. We're not, it's a vendor that we're dealing with, right? If we're telling, hey,
So is this account payable?
it is accounts payable, yes, because we need to recognize how did we pay him? How did we pay our vendors? We paid him via accounts payable. We owe him money. So therefore, because he's giving us a discount, it's going to reduce our accounts payable. So yes, we need to recognize that because we're dealing with a vendor, we need to decrease our accounts payable. Okay, good. Now, what are we taking a discount off of?
137.50.
You already calculated it?
Yeah, 137.50 times 15% is $20.63.
Okay. All right. So what is the total amount again? So, okay, first of all, let's recognize what account are we taking it out of?
We're not taking it out. We just have an allowance they're giving us.
No, because we're not dealing with purchase returns anymore. We're not dealing with periodic inventory. We don't have a purchase expense account. We don't need to create an allowance. Where are we taking it out of?
Taking out of
Inventory.
That is correct. Yes. Because, so why are we taking it out of inventory?
Because we're reducing, we're putting it back.
Okay, yes and no. Okay, if you're looking at if you're looking at it like in a standpoint, yes, you are taking out of mugs, but what are you taking out of?
Inventory.
Right. But the question is like why are we taking it out of inventory?
Because they're the wrong color.
Okay, but how does that affect
Because
inventory?
we're getting a discount.
Exactly. We're buying the product for a lower price. Because in terms, we're not paying full price for it, we're lowering the price. So therefore, we need to adjust our inventory because we know that means each cup that is costed is going to be lower now because we took a 15% discount. So therefore, we can take away from mugs. We're not taking the quantity out, we're taking out the value. Okay, so here I'm gonna go ahead and write, what was it, a 15% discount?
Yeah.
Mhm. On 50 mugs.
Okay, um, um, from 5-8. Okay, all right. So here, this is 201 and 150. Okay, so for Andrea, who already solved it by looking at the scenario, how else can you solve for this?
Go to the inventory sheet.
Yes, you can go to the inventory sheet. That is correct. So if I go to my inventory sheet and I'm going to go ahead and make this adjustment here. So what was it for the same day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
same day.
May.
8. So May 8. Okay. We didn't sell anything. We are not we are what was it for 50 items?
We're actually putting back.
Mhm. And how much did it cost us? It cost us $2.75 each. Okay. Now, I'm not going to take out 50, but what I am going to do is I am going to calculate it right here. That what I want from this is I'm going to calculate. I'm going to calculate what this multiply this is. Okay. And I'm going to multiply it by my 0.015, my 5%, my 15% discount. And what I'm going to get here is, okay, so this is actually supposed to be negative right here.
Yeah, 2063.
2063. So let me go ahead and make that adjustment. So then this shows as 2063. Okay. And I think I was supposed to make one of these numbers negative. I think it was supposed to be this one. But that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to actually indicate it here. Right? I'm going to multiply that by a -1. And it should give me here negative 2063. Again, for Excel, negative numbers are usually, or negative money is in parentheses. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and adjust my inventory right here. Now I still have 705. So what I can do is I can go like this and minus 0, 705. But here I'm going to indicate that I no longer have $20.63 in this. And now my new number is going to be for 2016, which in this case, you should be able to pull down the formula here. And it's going to take this number and divide it by 705. So now my cost per item is going to be now $2.86 and blah, blah, blah. Okay? So that changed it by 2 cents per item. Okay? So this is making an adjustment because now we discounted the product. So now we're making an adjustment. Okay? We're not losing inventory, but we need to make the adjustment because we basically purchased the previous one for a lower amount. Okay? So now we know it's for $20.63. So now I can go back to my journal and I can go ahead and write this in here. $20.63. Okay. So, right now it is 3 o'clock. You guys choose. You want to continue just until 3:30, or do you want to take a break real quick?
It doesn't matter to me.
No, I'm good.
Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna. How about I go through till 3:30, and then we take a break, and then just finish the rest off for the rest of the day. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So here we're gonna go ahead and continue on the 10th. Let me see how many more transactions I have. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so 9. Okay, I have 9 transactions, and so far we've only done like 6. Okay, so what happened on May 10? So let's go back to my journal. May 10th rolls around.
30 mugs for cash.
We sold 30 mugs for cash, $10 each. Okay. So, May 10. What is the transaction at hand? What did we receive?
Mugs,
Cash.
We received
No, we received
cash.
cash.
we received cash.
Yes. And what should we recognize when we sold when we received the cash?
Sale,
Mhm.
Sales,
sale, and then sales tax payable.
Mhm. Sales tax payable. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and indicate that I sold 30 mugs. Okay. All right. So here I have it here, and I'm going to indicate my accounts. So cash is 201, if I'm not mistaken. Sales is 401, if I'm not mistaken. I think I changed that one. This is not 201, it's actually 102. 401, and this one's 230. Okay. So, how do I calculate my sales?
You take this 30 mugs times $10 each. That's 300.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay, what else?
the cash. Oh, sales tax. That's 8.25%. Sales tax is $24.75.
$24.75. Yes.
So that gives you $324.75 cash.
Yes, $324.75 in cash. All right. Now, what's next?
we got to adjust our inventory.
Yes, we need to adjust our inventory. So, 10th of May. Okay, so what account is this?
Cost of goods sold.
Cost
Cost of goods
of goods sold. And where are we taking it out of?
inventory.
Yes, we need to take we need to take it right out of inventory. So here's our cost of goods sold, and my inventory is going to be mugs, MUGS. Okay. What's the cost account again?
Cost of 501
501.
and 150.
150. Okay. And here I'm going to go ahead and write my description in now, saying I sold 30 mugs. Okay. So then now where do I go? How do I find out how much I sold?
Go to the inventory sheet.
Inventory sheet here. Okay. And let me go ahead. Oh, I forgot to wipe this out because we no longer have that value anymore. All right, and let's go ahead and follow the line through. Okay, for the 10th of May. Okay, how many items did we sell?
30.
30.
30.
Okay, at what price did we sell this amount?
What is it? Yeah, what is that? 2.8601986.
Yes. All right, and then
It's a mouthful.
Over.
we multiply these two numbers and we should get $85.81.
Okay.
Did everyone get that?
Yes.
Okay. $85.81 is our conclusion. This is a rounded number, okay?
Okay.
All right, so 85.81 is our number. So now we're going to go over here and update our inventory worksheet. So, what is 75 minus our 30 items? I'm sorry. What's 705 minus our 30 items?
675.
675 is correct. All right. And then hold on. What was the amount again? Was it 85.81? 80, yeah, 85.81.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to take our 2,000 and we're going to subtract 85.81. And what do we get?
You did 19, 19, 14, 19.
I got 1930.63.
She's got 1917.19.
Okay, I'm going to do this again. So I'm going to take this number up here and I'm going to subtract 2016.44. And I'm going
2000 even. 2016.44.
minus 85.81.
33.63.
I still got 1930.63.
33.63.
Okay, do it again. So 2016 and 44 cents
16.44.
minus 85.81.
85. 1930.63.
Perfect.
You're right.
All right. Well, Excel is right. All right. And then if I go ahead and apply that formula down, it has not shifted that much. Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and highlight this. And I am done with this. So, boom. Okay. And now I need to update my journal because I sold a total of $85.81. So I need to go to my journal and I need to report $85.81. $85.81. Okay.
Okay.
All right. What happened on the 12th of May?
You sold 60 mugs at $10. I'm assuming for cash. They don't say anything. So
Well, go ahead. To who? Who did you sell it to?
customer B on account 10 terms 10% 1030.
Perfect. So we sold it to a customer.
Yeah.
Okay, a specific customer. Okay, customer B is his name. So what do we need to report here?
It's on the 15th, right?
This is the 12th of May.
Oh, the 12th. Oh, okay. No wonder. Like, what?
Cash.
not no,
it's
David.
accounts receivable.
The
It's on
keyword
account,
the
so-
keyword says you sold these items to customer B on account.
Yes.
Can't you see?
So accounts receivable.
Yes, accounts receivable is correct. Okay, and then what else?
Sales,
Yes, we need to recognize sales.
and then sales tax payable.
Yes, we need to recognize sales tax payable. That is correct. Sales tax payable. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and write in my description here that I sold to customer B, comma, I sold him how many cups? 60 mugs? Oopsie. I sold him 60 mugs, comma, 10%, comma, 10, comma, net 30. Okay. All right. And my accounts here, so accounts receivable is that 10
103.
103. Sales should be 401. And my sales tax is 230.
230.
Good. Okay. So how do I calculate the sales?
And go to your inventory sheet.
No, this is sales.
So sales is,
Cost of
So
goods.
60 times,
60 times 10 is 600.
Yes, I got 600.
Times 8.25%. Taxes, $49.50.
Good. So let me go ahead and highlight this because I need to change it to dollar form. Okay, so here 600, and then my tax was $49.50. So that means my total that he owes me is going to be for $649.50. Okay. I think we're reaching to the yes because we have enough for just that one last transaction. So what do we need to indicate here?
Yeah, you need to adjust your inventory.
Yes. So what is my accounts
Right.
here?
And so you,
cost of goods sold.
Cost of goods
Cost of goods
sold.
sold.
Okay. What else?
Mugs.
Yes. Mugs.
Mhm.
Right. I'm taking it out of my inventory, which is mugs. Jeez, man. I don't know why I'm making the indentation so big. Mugs.
I don't know.
Mugs. And then my description is I'm going to say sold 60 mugs to customer B. Okay. It's also very good that you keep track of who your customers are so then they can return it and you'd be able to pull up their amount. So especially for this one because he owes us. Okay. So my cost of goods sold, what account number is that? Is that 501?
501
And
150.
150. Okay. Now, how do we find the cost of goods sold?
Right, go to the worksheet.
We go to the worksheet, yes. Okay, so here I'm going to indicate here on May 12th that I sold 60 mugs. Okay? Oopsies. 60 mugs. All right. And what is each cost per item? So how much does it cost for me to sell each item?
The 2.8, that one.
Yeah, 2.8601.
Yeah, 1 9.
So I have that here. Okay. And then I'm going to multiply the two. And I get 171 and 61 cents. Okay.
Okay.
Anybody else get that same answer?
Yes.
Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and indicate it. So 171.61. Okay, and we sold 60. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to enter in 675, and I'm going to subtract 60 from that.
615.
And then I'm going to take my 1930.63, and I'm going to subtract 171.61. I think it was. Is that right? 171.61?
Yes.
And I get how much?
1759.02.
Yes. And then I'm going to indicate what? I'm going to indicate the formula here as this divided by this. And I got this number, but hold on, I need to stretch it out. I think I went the wrong way. This one is the correct one. Okay. So now I can see that the number has not drastically changed, and that's okay. All right. I'm going to highlight this, and you're gone. Okay. So now that we adjusted our inventory, we recognize that we sold a total of $171.61. So now I'm going to go to my inventory. I'm going to go to my general journal and report that I sold a total of $171.61. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish the 15th of May, and then we can go on a break real quick. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So what happened on the 15th of May? So we're starting on the third worksheet now. Okay, so hopefully I have enough. Okay, 15th of May.
15th of May, customer B returns 30 mugs for a full refund.
Oh shoot, customer B decides to come back and return his mugs.
Yes.
All right. So what do we do here? What is the transaction at hand?
Let's see, we sold it to him on an account, so
Uh-huh.
we are refunding accounts receivable.
Okay. So that's going to be my credit account. So let me go ahead and just highlight all this and make sure it's left aligned. Okay, so we know that because he originally owed us money and we're decreasing it, so therefore what are we doing? We know that accounts wait, that's not yet. Accounts receivable, right? We have to decrease the amount that he owes us. Okay, so he no longer owes us that much money anymore. What else do we need to recognize?
Sales.
Sales, okay. But
Sales tax
okay, so sales tax is right. Now, what is the so what is happening on here
and
now?
mugs.
We on the 15th of May, he's attempting to return 15 mugs, and we validated
Allowances?
it be a sales returns and allowances. Correct. All right, and do we have an account for that? I think we should have one.
406.
406. All right, and we also need to indicate sales tax payable, right? Because even though we are giving back all of his items, I mean, he's returning all of these items, we also have to give him back the money that he paid into tax, which is 230, and accounts receivable is 103. All right. So, just looking at the information that we have, how much are we actually returning? So we are returning 30 mugs, you said? Customer B,
Yes,
30 mugs.
okay.
Oh, yeah, you purchased 60 of them.
yes, he's returning 30.
30.
Okay, so how much should we sell him each cup for?
What was that? For
$10
$10 each.
each.
$10 each. So therefore, the amount of sales returns and allowances is going to be
300.
yes, 300 is correct. And then what is the total what is the total tax on the $300?
$24.75.
Yes, 24.75. So therefore, we need to reduce his account by $324.75. Okay, good. And then wait, now we got to fill in my description. I'm going to say customer B returns how many mugs? 30 mugs full refund. Yes, it's okay if that happens. For this one, you don't need to shorten it. It's because I shrunk my screen in, so that's why it looks like this.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But for when I save it, I'll stretch it out so all of it fits in one line. Okay, so good. Now we indicated that. Now, what are we done with the transaction here?
No.
No. Why?
We got inventory.
Okay.
We got to adjust our
30
inventory.
of them back.
We got to adjust our inventory, right? Because he returned all those items for a full refund, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, so good. So now I'm going to go ahead and do 15 of May, or sorry, May 15, and we're going to refund it, okay? So,
Cost of goods
cost of goods sold, yes.
and mugs.
And mugs. All right, and now I'm going to also indicate here, returned 30 mugs. Okay, and then cost of goods sold, what account is that? I think it's 501.
501 and 150.
150. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back and return these 5 mugs that we were sold for. I'm sorry, these 30 mugs that we were sold for. So let's go ahead and go back. Okay. From here, we indicate that this happened literally 3 days ago, right? We have it right here that we indicated that we sold it for this much amount, right? So what's going to happen is since you know that the recent batch or the thing that you just returned it for, right? So I'm going to go ahead and indicate the date, so 5 of 15. Okay, so I'm going to return 30 items. Okay, so what I'm going to do for my cost of goods sold is I'm going to go ahead and subtract that number here. Give it a negative number because we're dealing with cost of goods sold, right? We're not dealing with the purchases. We're not editing anything. We're dealing with cost of goods sold here. Okay, and what's going to happen is I'm going to take the number from above because this is what we originally sold it for. We didn't, with the new adjusted amount, we wouldn't be able to use that one. We would have to use the previous number that we originally sold it for. Okay, and then we're going to multiply that here, and we're going to indicate that now we need to put back $85.81 back. Okay, so okay, so that looks identical to the one above that, but okay. So again, we need to return $85.81 back to our pile. So what's going to happen here is we're going to adjust inventory and we're going to add back all of that information. So in this case, hold on, let me see what line I was on. Okay, so I was on this line here, and we're going to indicate that we have to return those 30 mugs. Okay, so here we're going to take 615 and we're going to add back our 30 mugs. Okay, so now I have 645. Here, I'm going to add 1759.02 and I'm going to add $85.81. And what should I get?
$2,078.95.
No, I got 1844.83. Okay, so do that calculation again. So 1759.02 plus $85.81.
Yeah, that's 1844.83.
All right, and if I
1880.83.
okay,
Let me do it again.
okay, so 1759.02
Plus 85.81. 88, 80.83.
Okay, I'm gonna double check that.
Okay.
Plus
So 1795.
1759, 59, not 95.
Okay. 1759.02 plus 85.01. 1844.83.
Perfect. Okay, and I drag the formula down, and I should get this number here. Yes, Lee, did you have a question?
Oh, I said that we got the same number now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, just talking along.
Okay, so here, there you go. And now we adjusted our inventory. We added back our cost of goods sold. So now I'm going to edit my journal for $85.81. Okay. And let's go ahead and complete this last one and then we'll go on our break. So the last thing that we did on the 15th of May.
You sold 25 mugs for $10 each for cash.
Perfect. All right. Cash.
Right.
Sales and sales tax.
Sales.
Yep.
And oopsies. Oh man, I made this one so far out. Sales and sales tax payable.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm gonna make sure I indicate here sold 25 mugs. Okay, so what account is cash? Cash should be 102. And then my sales is 401, 230. Okay. So from here, we know that we sold 250 mugs. 25 mugs. How much was it for?
$10 each.
So I should get 250. And then my sales tax is going to be
$21.30.
no, I got $20.63. Let me do that again.
It might be my math. $20.62.
60, yeah.
$60.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to make sure that, so my total cash I'm going to receive is going to be this plus this, okay? And it's going to give me a total of $270.63. All right, and then lastly, what do we have to do?
Adjust our inventory.
Yes, we need to adjust our inventory, so 15th of May. So I cost of goods sold. And I need to take it out of my mugs inventory. And I'm going to indicate this, that I sold 25 mugs. Okay. Oh, and I noticed that all of these are centering when I need it left align. Okay. Perfect. Cost of goods sold is 501. And my inventory item is 150. Okay, so let's go to our inventory worksheet. So we know that on the 15th of May, we sold a total of 25. Okay, and what number we're going to use?
Above number.
No, not that number. We have to go
Oh, that's
here
right, we
because
did.
this is the adjusted number, just in case.
Right.
Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and multiply that across, And I should get $70.51. Did everyone get that too?
71.51.
71.51.
Yes, 71.51. Okay?
Yeah.
So that is going to be our number that we're going to use. But let me go ahead and adjust my inventory right now.
Okay.
So now I went from 645 minus 25 gives us how much?
620.
620. And then I have my amount of 1844.83. And I'm going to subtract, was it 71? 51?
51.51.
And I get what?
1773. 32.
Yep. And then if I recalculate this, it should be now 86,019. So that it changed by 10,000th of a penny. it counts because we're selling thousands of items, so it does count.
Oh yeah, every penny counts.
Yes. Okay. So now that we have this and we know that we sold 71.51, I'm going to go ahead and update my general journal and indicate this as 71.51. Oopsies, I hit the enter button by accident. 71.51. Here is also 71.51. Okay, so good. So we're gonna go ahead and pause right here since it is 3:30. I need you to be back by 3:45, and we'll finish off the rest. Hopefully, we'll finish it in time. So let's go ahead and do that.